hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a 49-degree Friday the 22nd of November. There's blue skies out here in places. Feels great. 49 degrees almost feels like a spring morning. Feels great out here. It's been raining all day and it just stopped and patches of blue came out. Kelly said it's supposed to clear off after a bit. Look at that. Heck yeah, we'll take it. But yeah, one more trip this week to go down south to work. So let's go ahead and get it done. Get this day over with and figure out what we're gonna do for the weekend. What do you think, Danny boy? Danny. All right. Gives us hope that we'll have a nice, pleasant drive to work today. Them girls that are looking for them cats, they walk around all up in the rafters up in there and drive Sasha and Annie plumb nuts. Alright. 51 degrees. Ooh, look at the moon even up there. It's nice here in Vancouver.
Yeah.
How about that? Yeah, you can see there's other storms a brewing.
Mm-hmm. But right now it's sunny.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be one of those on and off days.
Mm-hmm.
But the biggest thing was a crazy headwind coming to work.
Oh man, yeah.
Wow, that was brutal.
It just.
Yeah, we go home tonight. We just
Yeah.
kick her in neutral and just let the wind push us
yeah.
on. Get the best guys. Might watch the winds will turn and come back at us.
And we'll have to fight it again going home.
Oh, it's definitely done that before.
Yes.
Headwind coming and going. It's like, dadgummit.
I know.
How does it switch like that?
Now we gotta stop and get gas again.
Yeah, we burned a quarter of a tank getting here.
Oh, that's messed up.
That was a lot of headwind.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, that's crazy. Well, Mama,
Just a hope.
it is Friday.
Yay.
Heck yeah. These last 2 weeks have been like unusually long.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's just because it's slowed down and your brain just don't know how to
handle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scurrying around, But anyway, let's go on in there and get it done.
All right.
Oh, look, the sun's coming out now.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. Well, let's just sit out here and enjoy the view for a while.
I know it.
All right, Mama. Have yourself a wonderful day.
You too, hubby.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So wow. The smell it's hard to just sit here and talk. But this 310 from yesterday, told you I let you listen to that starter, and you could hear it. It sounded like it was gurgling. It was like it was making a weird sound, but it was trying to turn it over ever so slowly. How anything, the smell of this is unbearable. Look at this starter motor. You can't even tell. I mean, I can tell where the brushes were. The smell of this thing is unimaginable. That stinks so bad. Wow. In case you're wondering, that little tiny starter, itsy bitsy starter, 380 something bucks. Takes 2 bolts, the power cable. She falls right there. She just slips out of that hole there. He's got so much grunge around there just in case anything moves and tries to fall in the wrong place. Wow. That's a brutal starter. I took that thing upstairs and everybody's going, what is that smell? Well, it used to be a starter. That's crazy. That thing is smoked. So all those times, it's kind of funny that one of the brush springs is coming out, and that was riding on the armature. I don't know how this thing was making any movement at all. I'll tell you one thing, that thing is tough. That's really tough. Now I need to find a bag. I think I got some bags down there. I need to wrap this thing up. The whole service department down here is going to stink like this starter. It smells like a transformer that blows up. That thing, I had to give it kudos. This thing, she kept trying no matter what. She kept trying right to the bitter end. Look, you can tell it got hot. The stickers and stuff are all, all peeling off of it. That starter was probably glowing down there. Never underestimate the power of even a small battery. That's the battery, the stock BMW battery in it. This Yuasa's got a little bit more cold cranking amps. Sorry for the interruption. The pulley. Anyway, I took some of these Honda. They're actually old Honda PDI information bags that go way back. Look at that. It still has the old Honda code written on it. Isn't that wild? But yeah, these things are great. Look out, they're so old they're turning yellow, but they still work. But that thing gotta get sealed up. What a mess. I'm still just absolutely shocked that thing was trying to start. That was nuts. It wasn't moving very fast. So I took the inspection plug off just to make sure that there wasn't anything funky going on there, so the engine turns over perfectly smooth. And there's nothing wrong with the motor. I think well, it's 40 to 50. Yeah, that's probably about right. I think he might have. Yeah, he's been using that BMW stuff. You can tell it doesn't have a bunch of gunk built up on it. That's some good stuff. I never did get me another can of this stuff for the shop. That looks like a really old tag. That almost seems like it's more than what it is now. I don't know. It's not that expensive. But the old blue tags, that's a long time ago. It doesn't have a date on it. That's our computer generated tags. I hate when you get right down to the bottom of a can of lube and you're so wrapped up in the lube and the chain. If you'd have realized it was just that little left, I'd have just finished it off by putting some more lube on, because now there's not enough in the can to do anything. Boy, this thing definitely got some road grime. It got some grungage there and there, and into the brake pedal, of course the little feeler, the exhaust. But it's a training bike for people starting out. It's part of that class. He maintains and takes care of them. Warranty stuff, it comes to us. And so they got, I think the 310s. I don't know what other bikes he has, but he's got the 310s for the two wheelers, and the Riker Rallies for the three wheelers. That's what he uses. They just take a beating and just keep on coming back. But this particular one, was a problem child. But I think he is under warranty, and the thing's ordered. There's 11 of them here in the States, so it's on the docket. She's coming. So I don't have to wait forever with the battery. I don't know what the deal is with getting batteries. And I think the BMW one is still showing back ordered or not available, whatever it's saying. And then the Yuasa, we had a hard time getting that for some reason too, which is kind of rare. But we got it. It's in there. Starter motor will be here next week, and we'll send him down the road. We know we can get that. Hard parts doesn't seem to be a problem. Occasionally, you can run into some situation. So I got a gentleman kind of chatting back and forth. I've had, he's not the first. So if you ever, your bike doesn't, a 2024, I've only had people with RTs complain about it, but I can't imagine the rest. It might be just an RT thing only. But if your bike doesn't, you get it nice and hot, and or if you like are doing something weird and you're going into reverse, forward, like you're stuck somewhere and you're trying to get out, then all of a sudden it won't go into reverse. And if you pull up a code, it talks about a line pressure issue, which is something in the HCM, the little brain that controls all the hydraulics for your transmixer. It's you get this code. I don't remember what the code was, but it'll say a thing about line pressure. It's nothing to do with the HCM. It's the park brake actuator. Actually, it's probably too dark for you to see, but I can actually show you this thing underneath here. That's it right there. And I said park brake. Reverse actuator. It's electronic plunger type of thing that opens up a gate that allows the shift drum to go one step too far, and which puts it in reverse. Normally it's locked out. Well, it's very important that that thing doesn't do anything weird on you, because you don't ever want to go in reverse when you don't need to be going in reverse. So, you know, parameters have to be met. Foot on the brake, hold the throttle forward, and shift backwards. With those reverse actuators, some of the 2024s, the overheat protection sensor in there is a little too sensitive, and until the bike cools off, it won't go into reverse. So if you run across that, for the time being, BRP is telling us to put a 23 model reverse actuator. I think you can go farther than that too. There's a TST on it, a technical service tip. It's not big enough that it's even a full-fledged bulletin. Just I've had a couple people ask me about it, and I've seen on the dealer forums that other dealers are running into this, and they're the same issue I had. You remember I wanted to flush the clutch and stuff on this thing. I had to be sent a special file that takes Apple CarPlay off by the way, to allow it to run, because it pops up a message saying the process can't be initiated because the park brake's not on, when clearly I have the park brake on. I don't know if that's been resolved in a recent update or not, but if you have a 2024 RT and it's scalding hot outside, or you're excessively hitting your reverse thing within a short period of time, and suddenly it doesn't go in reverse and it throws a code and it says something about line pressure, it's not the HCM, it's that actuator. Why it throws that code, who knows, with all the computers going on there, how something will point you in the wrong direction. So they can do that. They can all do that. BMWs, Can-Ams, I'm sure cars and everything else. And people are way smarter than us, figure that stuff out and say, this is what you need to do. I think I even had one of those reverse actuators sitting around here somewhere. I think it got damaged. It was something got underneath and actually ripped that little cage that holds it, and I thought I probably threw it away long since. But anyway, there's a little tidbit of Spyder info for you today. Only 24s, and so far as I know, only RTs. It could be the F3 and F3T Unlimited, so I don't know. That Ranger that had some kind of window issue with it, so while we're waiting for parts, I had to leave it outside with this kind of a spendy unit. So we brought it inside here. I didn't want it to sit outside in the rain because it doesn't have the side window in it. This must be the one with the fancy cab and stuff in it. Oh, I got most of it all taken out. But anyway, boy, that's a challenge for the Action 5 Pro. That is dark inside there. But she does pretty good. It's a little grainy, but the fact that an action camera can do anything in the dark, that's pretty amazing. I'm actually enjoying using it as a vlogging camera. At this point, it's not my choice for a motovlogging camera. I was riding at night all the time or something, but I do enjoy it. The updates, there's been, that one update fixed a bunch of stuff, and then they went with another update one thing about DJI, if something's messed up, they will go out of their way to make it right. So, and they did. I didn't like what I was seeing out of this thing at all. I was kind of upset at first, but yeah, she's very usable. All right, going to the next thing here. Wow, look how this day turned out. It's like 3:30, I think, and Kelly and I are escaping a little early. We got some stuff to do in town. Keep getting interrupted. Look how there's still fall colors down there. I get that to show up. Nice. Little pieces of fall still hanging out. Down here in Vancouver, there is literally nothing left in our area in Toledo. Just little spackles here and there. A tree with that much would be huge. But it's colder up there than it is here, and that happens. So until next week, see you at work. Look, it's just as pretty up front. You'd be surprised how often the weather from downstairs to up here is completely different. It can be snowing up here and sun shining down below. And I kid you not, it's happened several times. I go up to say something to Kelly, I look out the front windows, it's snowing. I go, I just left sunshine back there. Well, Mama, starting the weekend off early. Yeah. Alright. This is wild. This is one of my tests. This is Longview, Washington. One of my test ride routes.
Many moons ago.
Yeah, many moons ago. And right in front of me is the store I worked at. That was Longview Motorsports. I know you can't see it in a wide view here, but it's coming to you. And there's the back doors to the shop. That used to be Longview Motorsports. And the backside, oh, they added something to it. That silver building wasn't there, but along the side of that door there. Oh no, it was. Because that's the alleyway.
All this was all covered up.
Yeah.
The windows were and stuff.
That was the old Longview Motorsports back in the day. And that right there was, what was it, Rose Tricle, I think?
Yeah.
No, Rose Tricle used to be there.
Yeah, Rose Tricle Honda was down there.
Yeah. Crazy. How the times they change so fast. This is washing away one of the main strips coming through town. Well, this is not the road I thought it was, but it'll achieve the same thing.
Yeah.
This used to be the Triangle Mall, and we had an open campus.
What is this guy?
He stalled it. Can't figure out how to get it going. But it was an open campus, and it was a little small mall. Then when we first moved to Portland, there's a little, what was that mall called there in Portland?
Oh shoot, it was
But
right there.
Yeah, it was an absolute twin to this mall.
Yeah.
And now they're all gone.
I know, it's sad.
Go ahead and take your left. It's weird, there's a great big Ace Hardware down here. Now it looks like it's an AutoZone. How about that? Petco's still here, Michael's is still here, Marshall's is still here.
Except for Marshall's wasn't here.
Oh, that's right. What was that?
That was the Bed Bath & Beyond.
Oh, I thought the Bed Bath & Beyond was down on the end.
Pretty sure it was here. Could be wrong.
I don't know, but all this has changed.
Yeah.
But right in this area in here was the mall. My high school just right across. In fact, I can see part of the building there was the high school I graduated from. Alright, we got people walking around here. I need to shut this thing off. Years ago, when we lived at Silver Lake, I don't know if you can make out that sign. Probably not. It says a grocery outlet. But anyway, like Kelly being thrifty, she's going in there. If she gets $35 worth of stuff, she gets a $3 turkey. So I said, "You're just getting the turkey, right?" She goes, "Well, I need to get $35 worth of stuff. So I'll probably get all the stuffing and the different other little things that go with the Thanksgiving, and get up to $35 and get a $3 turkey." A woman at $3 turkeys, the odds of that thing's gonna roll right off of there. It's gonna roll off that curb and just come rushing down and bang the side of the car. It's crazy how lazy people are. That Kelly grabbed one of them to take it in because it's just a stack of them sitting there. It's nuts. Take a half a second, roll the daggum cart back. But that's the way the world is nowadays. Yeah, there's a little hoochie poochie right there. Alright. You know, it's wild. That used to be the Sizzler restaurant. Looks like it's just abandoned now. There's the railroad tracks. Remember Ryan had a little house that was on those tracks. It's farther up the road there. Oh no, he was back the other way. Yeah, he's back that way. Across, I think, 32nd, or is it 30th? One that goes up to Cascade Middle School. When I first moved here, when I left Texas, 9th grade was at the junior high, and anyway, when I moved here, 9th grade was still in the junior. It was a junior high type of a thing, or I think it's grade school through whatever it was. But yeah, and then the next year, when I went to Mark Morris for high school, they changed it. My sister was a year behind me. And the same thing happened in Texas too, when there'll be no trains going down that track. You can hear the trains, but that's out there. Probably the main. Yeah, that is the main tracks that you and I see. Anyway, just to quickly finish my my story here, I got somebody else pulling in. My sister and I thought it'd be cool because we always, we're at the same school, and I thought it'd be cool that big brother got to go to another school and spend a year, and then for her to catch it, just a weird childhood thing. But in Texas, when we moved to a brand new junior high school, she got to move at the same time. So I thought it'd be unique. I'd be in a different place. And then at a Cascade, that's up on the hill there, when we moved to Mark Morris, they changed the rules, and 9th grade went to the high school as well. So, not that it means anything. It's just some child thing. I just remember I thought it'd be cool to be in. I'd take a different bus to school and whatever than my sister. We're always the same, which is fine. So Mama got her. Somebody's honking back there. Honking
in half a mile, use the middle 2 lanes to continue on West Cowlitz Way.
Look at them dark clouds. Holy moly.
They are not friendly.
Yeah. Mama got her $3 bird.
Hey, gotta go where the deals are.
Yeah.
If you spend this much, you get it for $3.
That's very cool. Well, hello there, YouTube. Man, we got in the rain on the way home.
I know.
Yeah, even in whiteout, going that last part of the freeway coming here, and it was just pouring the whole way, and get up the hill here, and the roads are tacked up. They're not soaking wet, slinging water and stuff. You don't hear the hiss under the tires.
The hiss is the giveaway.
Yeah. Well, Mama,
Yes,
the
sir.
weekend is upon us.
Yes, thank goodness.
Yeah. Another
Very
long week.
long week.
The rain
comes
found
the
us.
rain.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody heck.
Yeah. And Sashi and Nanny and made their. So we have to do things different when it's wet.
Yeah.
So anyway, got a frozen bird back there. We'll attend to that and get the girls and start our weekend.
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna roll on it.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow, Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and you guys have a wonderful Saturday or Sunday.
Heck yeah. All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.